Hey, what's up guys? I did a video yesterday explaining a little bit of what I use on a day-to-day basis as far as tools, doing service work in people's homes. That was focused mainly on my bag that I carry in my hand. I also have a tote here that I'm gonna go over. The video got a little long, so I'm gonna split it up between a part one and a part two. This is just gonna be explaining my tote and what's in there. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you missed the first one, go back and watch it. You can find it on the page, and I'll try to leave a link to it in the description here. But I hope you enjoy this part of it. All right, let's get into this behemoth right here. Oh man, this thing is amazing. This is the Tough Built Massive Mouth. This is the large one. They have different sizes. You see it has this bracket here where you can put these clips I was talking about with the tool. With the Tough Built Clip Tech system, it works great for clipping in things. I can clip all those pouches into the side of this and carry it just with one hand if I wanted to. But it's got the clip for tape measure. This is great. On the back side of this is where I have a couple different things. And I don't know how much you can see, but book here, I keep this for all my little notes and everything I do for day-to-day use. Keeps me on top of my business. It's basically my active memory. I've got the paddle bits, different sizes I might need. All different writing utensils for different things. I've got a set of precision screwdrivers here. I rarely use them, but they're great to have for specific instances. I've got the Milwaukee ink saw. Those are those are great to use. Little overpriced, but they've got Milwaukee on them, so whatever, right? All right, I'm gonna get this down and kind of go through what's inside here. I guess I'm gonna start with these. I'm gonna start with these knee pads. These are underrated. Everyone that does service work, everyone needs a good set of knee pads. I don't care if you're going underneath a crawl space in an attic or you're just bending down a lot. This will save you when you're 60 years old and you want to pick up your grandkids, but you can't because you abuse your knees over a lifetime of doing work for people. So these aren't the most padded, the most cushions, but these definitely help. And a day on my knees, wearing these working is so much better than just having a concrete, a wood floor, even carpet, just straight on through my jeans or my work pants or whatever I'm wearing. These, I don't care what people say, knee pads are amazing, and they save your life. All right, so I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna get into some weird things. They might be like, huh, that's a little strange to have, but this right here, this is amazing. Service work, again, service work. This is a stud finder, and it also has an option where it shows you where electrical wires in a wall. This is important because if I'm gonna cut someone's drywall or plaster or whatever, if I'm gonna do cutting in someone's wall, I wanna know exactly what's behind where I'm gonna stick a blade into a wall and cut. I wanna know if there's water pipes. I wanna know if there's studs. Maybe I wanna hit a stud, maybe I don't. So this is important for that. It's got the power button on the side here. Just put it up to the wall, press the power button, and it's going to tell you when you hit a stud. Very easy, and it's got the edge finding on it, so it works great for exactly where that stud is. There's all sorts of different options for those. Not needed if you don't do a ton of service work for residential homes, but for me specifically, it works, right? All right, so I'm gonna get into a couple more pouches, so let's do that. This is a tiny Tough Built pouch, and then this is kind of like a standard size. I'll get these things out of here. Kind of standard size pouch that I found that I didn't need it once I went to this large pouch. So I keep it in my bag here for just to have options, really, okay? If I want to throw on, I'm gonna get in this. This is my life. I love this. So Tough Built does not sell this, right? I have taken a normal worker's tool belt, and you can kind of see where I've cut it out holes, and I'll show you exactly what I did. I've cut out holes to where I can fit these things in perfectly, and they work great for this. I actually got this for free from a friend who's trying to get rid of it. And over time, getting these Tough Built pouches, they come with, 1 or 2 clips, and I have made this. And if I'm on a commercial job site, not as much as in residential where what I've talked about, you don't need a tool belt on, but an instance where I need a tool belt, I throw this thing all around my waist and it doesn't come off all day while I'm on that job site. And I clip in what I need to, and usually it's these two, and that gets me what I need. And it works great, it's comfortable. I take these out when I need to, and there's no weight on this belt, so it's not affecting my legs, it's not affecting my hips. This thing does not come off if I don't need it to. So this is great. Fits all the way around me perfectly. I've cut it down to the size I need, and I'm gonna put it back in here. And then these are the 2 pouches that I have specifically for that. They're a little bit smaller than what I would need, but that is kind of like the massive thing. And these are for if I'm doing specific jobs that's gonna take hours. Clip these in, it takes an extra 30 seconds, and I'm good to go all day long. What I have just sitting in the 1 pouch as a placeholder, because I don't like things just going everywhere around, I've got these are Cobalts, but these are little tiny wire strippers. They're great to have. They ain't got the best cutters on them. Now these are very, very minimal. I've actually taken the spring off that keeps them open, but these are very, very minimal. If I'm working with someone who just dropped their strippers down a wall or off of somewhere, I can be like, hey, I have a second set. Use them to strip a couple things and put them back whenever you need them. A second backup pair of strippers is always great to have. These are not insulated, they're just the dipped kind, but they're pretty comfortable in the hand. They're super small, super, super small, but they work. What more can you ask for? They were basically free for me. I've got this 90-degree angle adjuster, impact, something, whatever you want to call it. This is very specific use. If you don't know what these are for, that's fine. We don't need to get into it, but this right here, it'll save your life in certain instances. I'm not going to open these up because I actually have some wire clipped onto here to keep them shut because I don't have the best locking mechanism on it. These were my dad's, and I've had to sharpen them and lube them up a lot. But these are great. These are great. I love them so much. I forget what do you call them? These are, everyone's like yelling at it through the screen. He's like, you know what? They're these. But cutters. They're cutters, and they're shears. You know what we use these for. We use them for sheet metal. Anything that's going to be a big, hefty cut. These are great cut to them. Again, they were my dad's. These things are old, but they're great and they work good. I'm not going to take them out because I have them kind of sewn shut because they'll fall out, and I don't like that. But that's that. Last thing I'm going to get into here. This is my folding jab saw. This thing's amazing. This is the Tough Built one. You can tell I put a lot of sawing into this. It's very close to needing to be replaced, but this is the Tough Built folding jab saw. It's got this right here where I can press this out and it comes out and it locks in place pretty well. I like it where it's got this soft blow end where I can hit it with my hand, I can hit it with some pliers, I can hit it with a hammer, and it works great. Pokes into the wall. I can use it for drywall is mainly what I use it for, but it's also, and I'll show you if it wants to work, sometimes I have to take some extra oil in there to get it out. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be good for me today, but it has a blade release. It's kind of difficult to see. This blade is interchangeable with any basic Sawzall blade. It's not gonna come out because I've got all sorts of drywall stuffed in the nooks and crannies of this thing. But if I want to, I can take a flathead and kind of adjust it and pop it out. It's a basic Sawzall blade, and you can buy replacements for these. And I actually have a set that is over here. I'll show you. Got these. This just came in the bag with that tool, and it comes with all different Sawzall blades, and you've got that kind of clip attachment. We know how to put in and out Sawzall blades, but this is everything I need from a wood blade, metal, bimetal, and I've got a carbide blade in here too. Works great. All right. 3 more things. And I know I'm dragging this video out, but these are gonna be big. I'm gonna start with this one. I talked about insulated tools a little bit. So right here, this is the Milwaukee 1000-volt insulated multi-tool screwdriver kit. This thing's amazing. As you can tell, it's pretty good quality. It is a multi-driver set, but it's almost like a dedicated driver setup. So these things are insulated, but as you can tell, it's not the kind of overcoat insulating. It's straight up all the way through the end. There's no kind of lip to catch on anything, and these clip in, and they stay in. It's great. This thing, it's lightweight, it feels great in the hand, and when you take them out, you've got to put some force in it and take it out. You can even hear it. It's very satisfying. They come in 2 options. There was like a big set where it comes with 8 different bits. This has 2 flats, a Phillips, and a square. I don't need any more than that for what I do. If I get to a point where I need the other ones, I'll consider getting them. Like, this was a great buy for me, honestly. But I just keep this in here. If I have to work things hot, I can. But this isn't my daily thing. This is kind of special for me. Moving over here, this is special for me as well. This is my meter. So the yellow is very indicative of a certain brand, but it doesn't say it on here because I actually got this off of Amazon to hold my meter, and we can tell what it is once we open it. It's a Fluke. Fluke meters are probably one of the best on the market. This one is a Fluke 323. It's got true RMS. It works great. Plant meter. I think it's up to 400 amps. This thing's a little older, but it's never failed me. I actually got it from a buddy of mine who was upgrading his meter and sold this to me for pretty cheap, so I didn't pay full price, and that is amazing. We love that. But we all know the Fluke leads are amazing, incredibly overpriced, but the fact that he sold this to me and it came with the leads, it was like a no-brainer for me. Before that, I want to say I was using a Klein something that was on par with this, but this is so much better quality for me in this hard shell case to keep everything safe and all in one place. It's just so worth it for me. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all in all what I'm keeping on myself day to day. I've got kind of 2 systems here. I can come into someone's house well equipped for what I'm doing. If you have any more questions, leave comments. Hit the like button if you like this kind of stuff, and if you have any suggestions for what you want to see in the future. I've tried all kinds of tools, so I know typically what's good and what's bad within the electrical tool world, and I want to do some more videos on that. But yeah, that's what we got for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.